Hello, this is Dan Varnell of Trinity Church with a 3-minute Bible moment. You know, once there was a sub full of men and it sank to the bottom of the ocean, and they were helpless and they were didn't know what to do. And through great effort, a diving bell was sent down. They tapped on the hull of the ship to be able to communicate. And one question came out. Is there any hope? That's what they wanted to know. Is there any hope? You know, sometimes in our lives too, we're going through difficult situations like now. And we wonder, what is the future going to hold? And maybe even a bigger question, a future that everybody asks about, are they going to be in heaven? Or what is my future? Is God real if you're not a believer? Maybe you're asking and you're wondering what's going to happen. Well, this all deals with hope. There's a verse in 1 Corinthians 13, it says, now we have these that remain, faith, hope, and love. They're for the now. They're like our spiritual essence. They're like our spiritual senses. And I think we understand love some. I understood it more when my daughters were born. Faith, we get a hold of sometimes because it's in the immediate and we see the evidence of it. And we're know in the moment that did we have faith or didn't we? But if you're like me, hope is harder to define. And sometimes we don't have hope, I think. Or at least we don't realize the hope we have. And that's what I want to talk about, because we do. Think about Job. He was going through so many difficult situations as Satan was afflicting him. But you know, Job got through it because he was a man of hope. He said, I know that one day I will see God in the flesh. He was holding on to God. We know of Abraham was a man of faith, but you know, he was given promise of hope, a future, of being his family. He would have a family, and they would become a great family. And he knew about the promised land, same with Moses. And these things got them through the future. Well, we know that we go to the New Testament and we look at all the verses on hope. You know what we find? That resurrection is mentioned in at least half of them. That's right, our hope in the future. Because you know what? Jesus didn't stay in the grave. He rose from the dead. Get that into our hearts. He rose from the dead. He is alive. He is the resurrection. And if we are in him, we have a resurrection. And he's gone to secure a place for us in heaven. Well, this makes all the difference in our lives, knowing what the future holds. Yeah, I remember being on a climbing course once and walking across these narrow bridges, 30 feet up in the air. I wasn't scared. Why? Well, because I had a harness on and I knew that no matter what mistake I made, there was a hope. There was somebody to catch me. Well, God's going to catch us. No matter how gloomy the day, the sun will come out. No matter how bad the situation, no matter what this world comes to, you know what's going to come out in the end? The glory of God. You can look it up in Ephesians 2 in the armor of God. There's the helmet of salvation. We learn at Thessalonians. It's the helmet of hope that guards our mind. I want you to try and grab a hold of the hope we have today, knowing that the future is secure. What we go through is just for the moment. But always in the end, the glory of God will shine. This has been a Bible moment. God bless you.